What if I told you that hundreds of thousands of pensioners are about to receive an extra £470 in their state pension? Yes, you heard that right. In a groundbreaking announcement, over 450,000 UK pensioners are set to benefit from this significant increase. But who exactly qualifies, and how will this change impact your retirement plans? Before we dive into all the details about this pension increase, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on important updates about your financial future. Also, leave a comment below sharing your thoughts on this pension increase. I'd love to hear your perspective. Today, we're going to explore everything you need to know about the newly announced £470 state pension increase that will affect hundreds of thousands of pensioners across the United Kingdom. This isn't just another minor adjustment, it's a significant boost that could make a real difference in the lives of many retirees. But what's driving this change, and more importantly, how can you ensure you don't miss out if you're eligible? Let's start by understanding why this increase is happening now. The UK government has been under increasing pressure to address the rising cost of living, particularly for pensioners who often live on fixed incomes. With inflation rates reaching concerning levels and energy prices soaring, this pension increase comes as a welcome relief for many retirees. But what makes this particular increase different from previous adjustments? The £470 increase is part of a broader strategy to ensure that state pensions keep pace with the current economic climate. Unlike regular annual increases, this boost represents a more substantial adjustment aimed at providing meaningful support to those who need it most. But how does this compare to previous pension increases, and what does it mean for the future of state pensions? Now, let's address one of the most crucial questions: who exactly is eligible for this £470 increase? The increase will benefit over 450,000 pensioners, but it's essential to understand the specific criteria that determine eligibility. The primary beneficiaries are those who receive the basic state pension and meet certain age and contribution requirements. To qualify, pensioners must have reached state pension age before April 6, 2016, and have made sufficient national insurance contributions throughout their working lives. But what about those who reached pension age after this date? How does this affect them, and what options are available to those who might fall just outside the eligibility criteria? Understanding how this increase will be implemented is crucial for those affected. The £470 boost isn't being paid as a single lump sum. Instead, it's being integrated into the regular pension payments throughout the year. This means eligible pensioners will see their weekly payments increase accordingly. But how exactly will these payments be structured, and when can recipients expect to see the first increase in their accounts? It's important to note that this increase won't affect all pensioners in the same way. Some may receive the full amount, while others might be entitled to a portion of the increase based on their specific circumstances. But what factors determine these variations, and how can pensioners ensure they are receiving the correct amount? For married couples where both partners receive a state pension, the impact could be even more significant. But how does this work in practice, and what should couples do to maximize their combined benefits? What about those with additional pension arrangements? How might this increase affect their overall retirement income? Many viewers might be wondering whether they need to take any action to receive this increase. The good news is that for most eligible pensioners, the increase will be applied automatically. However, there are some cases where additional steps might be necessary. But what are these cases, and what should you do if you believe you're eligible but haven't been notified about the increase? What happens if you believe you're eligible but haven't been included in the increase? There are established procedures for checking your eligibility and appealing decisions if necessary. But what's the best way to approach this process, and what documentation might you need to support your case? This pension increase isn't occurring in isolation. There are other benefits and support systems that pensioners might be eligible for alongside this increase. But what are these additional benefits, and how can pensioners ensure they are not missing out on any entitled support? Looking beyond the immediate impact, this increase raises questions about the future of state pensions in the UK. How might this affect future pension increases, and what does it tell us about the government's approach to supporting retirees? What can current workers do to prepare for their own retirement in light of these changes? For those approaching retirement age, this increase might affect their financial planning strategies. How should people adjust their retirement plans in light of this change? What steps can be taken now to maximize potential benefits in the future? It's interesting to consider how this increase compares to pension provisions in other countries. How does the UK's approach to supporting pensioners stack up against international standards? What lessons can be learned from pension systems in other nations? The broader economic implications of this pension increase are worth examining. How will this additional spending power affect local economies? What might be the long-term economic consequences of such pension increases? For those who need help understanding these changes, various support systems are available. But what are the best resources for getting accurate information and assistance? Where can pensioners turn if they need help navigating these changes? Let's address some common concerns that many pensioners might have about this increase. Will it affect other benefits they receive? How might it impact their tax situation? What should they do if they experience any issues with their payments? For those who are eligible, there are several steps worth taking to ensure everything proceeds smoothly. What records should you keep? How can you monitor your payments effectively? What should you do if you notice any discrepancies? As with any significant change to pension systems, there might be additional developments or adjustments in the future. How can viewers stay informed about any changes or updates to this pension increase? This £470 pension increase represents a significant step in supporting UK pensioners, but understanding all aspects of the change is crucial for maximising its benefits. Remember, while this information is comprehensive, pension situations can vary significantly from person to person. If you found this information helpful, don't forget to like this video and share it with anyone who might benefit from understanding these pension changes. Subscribe to our channel for more updates on pension news and financial planning tips. Drop your questions in the comments below. I'll do my best to answer them or address them in future videos. Remember, while this video provides general information about the pension increase, it's always advisable to consult with financial professionals or pension advisors for advice specific to your situation. Stay tuned for more updates on this and other important financial matters affecting pensioners in the UK.